Why don't men go to therapy? Question we see all the time. And all I can do is I can speak from my own experience. And I grew up in a small town in Utah. And if you know anything about Utah, you would know that Mormonism is the predominant religion within that area. And Utah is very conservative. They have been my entire life. And so I grew up hearing that therapy was absolutely, it was woo-woo. And so here I am navigating my world, and I've had these behaviors, I have these thoughts, these depressive thoughts, this loneliness, even when I'm close to people, and never really feel connected until I go to therapy. And in therapy, I learned that I was able to actually sit with a younger version of myself that experienced things in a home that many of you have experienced, and some things that many of you haven't. And that I developed skills and behaviors to survive those experiences. And what I did is I carried those with me. That's how I survived life. That's how I reacted to my partner. That's how I was reacting to my children. That's how I was hypervigilant all the time, anxious, depressed. And I was able to sit with that part that learned those skills. And actually sit with those wounds and sit with him and let him know that he didn't deserve that and that he could take a break, that he's been so hypervigilant for so long, that we are now more capable to be able to handle the difficulties of life because we have a developed prefrontal cortex and we know things. We open up books and we critically think. We look at all perspectives and try to take in as much as we can before we ever just make a decision, that we stay curious. And that is why you go to therapy. Because if you never do and you never do the work, what you do is you get stuck. And you get stuck in the black and white and the behaviors that never were effective.